Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 Part 3. It's gonna be really hard, like mentally I keep wanting to say Trails of Cold Steel 3 because I've been saying that for, I don't know, 160 videos. But we've moved on. We're on to Part 4. In the previous video we continued our prologue adventures with Estelle, Joshua, Lloyd, Ellie, and Ren. We fought Mariabelle, Albrecht, and Claire. After a little difficulties, little touch and go, but it's a really fun fight. And now we're moving on. We're trying to make our escape.
If the details about this curse are true anyway.
Yes, I thought it would take at least half a year after conscription started.
You're out of your damn mind. I would have been like a week.
But if supernatural forces are at work, it may happen much more swiftly.
We're gonna go report this info to Guild HQ and the Burrow's royal family. How about you guys?
We'll share the intel with Calvert and Remiferia. Fortunately, some of our allies happen to be there right now.
Really?
You mean the Divine Blade of Wind and Yin? We've got our own allies to get in touch with. It's going to be a pain tracking them down.
Maybe, but we're gonna find them no matter what. If each of us helps the others out, if we're all a guiding light for each other, we'll be dozens, no, hundreds of times stronger.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now, you may think that's just like her picking a random number. No, Kia's run the fucking calculations. It'll make you 154 times stronger.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
0.73%.
Be each other's guiding light, huh? I like the sound of that.
Sounds pretty sappy to me, but I guess I get the idea.
Rin, you got won over by the ultimate friendship speech. You can't say shit about things being sappy.
That's the right idea for sure, Kia. And I'm proud of you, Ren. If you get it, then that means you've really matured.
Like, you travel with the literal lord of friendship speeches. Like, there are pretenders to the
Cut it out,
throne.
Estelle. I'm not a kid anymore.
Like, Reen and Lloyd, they try sometimes, but at the end of the day, no one beats Estelle in friendship speeches. It can't be done.
You'll always be our little sister.
Aw, how sweet.
We can definitely do this. We have to protect what matters to each of us. There's no way we're letting this world come to an end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this is kind of awkward overrunning.
Right now, it's hard to say what Class 7's next move's going to be.
Like, no, it's like, seriously,
We'll
I can't line up.
We can to be a guiding light for them too.
No, your left. No, my right. Yeah, so we're probably gonna get our character intro cutscene. I'm gonna be honest, I'm skipping that shit. I know I probably should, like, I know it probably doesn't have any, like, real spoilers in it, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I'm sorry. It's less about what is actually shown and what's not shown for me, if that makes any sense. And I think I linger a little too much on the intro cutscenes because I know they have spoilers in them a lot of the times. And they may not be super direct, but like if you think about them more than you should, which I will do, I'll pick up on stuff that I probably shouldn't.
Hey, Una.
Cause I,
Wake up.
Kurt Vander. You know, would you wake up from the Shadow Realm? Ugh, gross.
Huh?
You know, what kind of fresh hell is this?
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
Oh, Kurt and Allie? Wait, what's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
Musee and Ash too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start. You need to snap out of it and focus.
Huh? Ada and Fritz? You guys are supposed to be at the main campus. What's going on? Why are you two here?
You really are out of it, aren't you?
Go away. God, you're such a pathetic loser, Cedric. Like, you're actually like...
What? Crown Prince Cedric?
Like, I was kind of okay with evil Cedric from, like, most of CS3, but, like, he's such a loser in the finale. Like, such a just complete and total loser. Well, I'm going to kill my brother so that I can get some power from Daddy Osborne. Like, you're such a little baby boy.
What are you doing here?
Are you serious? Maybe you did hit your head after all. I'm here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
Did you seriously forget? The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
Rean being summarily executed?
His Highness, Ada and Fritz were added to Class 7.
Gross.
But that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that.
Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True. The transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
Huh. Oh, I guess that rings a bell, now that you mention it.
And that's how you know it's actually a dream, because anytime, like, some shit doesn't make sense in a dream, you're like, this doesn't make any sense. Oh well, moving on.
Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Huh? Who are they?
Okay, Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the two of us are going to support you as much as we can. So please, give it your all.
You can't say that phrase.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Kiss ups.
Anyway, today's class schedule. First off, we've got Applied Info Processing.
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh? Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson. Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling. I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up.
Wrong. That's the wrong name of the song, Altina. Your
But
subjective
together,
opinion is
We
wrong.
all supported each other and pushed each other to grow.
Wow, look at this nerd. Only has one sword? Oh, man. Imagine not having
And
two
not
swords.
just when it came to academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had too.
I feel like considering everyone's superhuman, like, if you were to actually give it everything you've got with a tennis swing, you would send that shit flying at, like, 200 miles an hour.
But for some reason, I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing. A voice that guided us. One that was calm, but carrying way too many burdens. It was a little pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it. The voice of someone who had gone through a lot, despite not being much older than us. But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
It was probably the voice of Kurt Vander. Come on, Yuna, wake up out of your mind prison. Lloyd wouldn't get caught in a mind prison. Yuna? Your mind seems to be elsewhere today. Are you worried about something? Oh, yeah, sorry. Now you've really grown up, Allie. Never would have picked up on something like this back when you first came here. Understanding such emotional intricacies has taken a great amount of effort, but I owe much of what I've learned to you and, Allie? Wait, you too? Me too what? I joined Thor's branch campus as part of my work at the Intelligence Division. And then I met him again. I've got a plan. Let's get out of here, Allie. Where are we going? We're not gonna feel any better staring at these four walls. We have to stick to the dorms with how late it is, but I think there's enough fresh air out here to clear our heads. Why don't we go and chat with Kurt and the others? They shouldn't be asleep yet. Okay. I'll come with you. Let's go. Is it time? NPC talking time? It's back? Photo taken with a toy camera sits on display. Kinda neat though. A photo of Yuna and her family sits on display. All the kind of distorted music too. What? You got a freaking working mirror? That's not allowed. Did you steal it?
Let's look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
You steal it from the instructor formerly known as Rain Schwarzer? This is Musee and Ada's room. Something doesn't seem right. You know, what is it? Nothing. Let's find Kurt as quickly as we can. I can't remember who Musee was actually with. This is... Whose room is this? We don't need to be here. Allie, I'm gonna do what I want. This is... A study room. We don't have any business here. Right, we need to find Kurt. I'll find Kurt when I'm good and damn ready, alright? This is Ash and Fritz's room. I'm worried about them, but I don't think we need to visit their room. Yeah. The third floor is where the instructor's rooms are. It has other rooms of the staff as well. I don't think Kurt's up here. Yeah, okay. How do you know if you don't check? You really think Kurt Vander would be sitting in his room at a time like this? The Kurt Vander? Now coolest guy on campus since Reunion has been executed? Ugh. Imagine being with Cedric. Ugh. He doesn't seem to be in his room. He must have gone somewhere. But I don't think he'd leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking for him. Understood. Let me go upstairs. Yeah, you can't go upstairs. See, I visited the third floor many times, but who was I meeting up there? Like, you'd have to go out of your way to find Rean.
Oh,
Rean comes to you.
That sounds like...
Aha! He's in the training room.
Alright, fine. Can we take a bath? The male bathroom. This is the boys' bathroom. We definitely have no business going in there. Okay, what about the girls' bath? I don't feel like a bath right now. Shut up, Stinky.
Ha! Yeah! Ho! Strike!
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
He's even wearing the Machias drip? Oh, you know, Altina. What are you doing out so late? We decided to get some fresh air. What's up with you, Kurt? Don't you normally practice in the morning? Normally, yes. As tonight, I had the urge to train for some reason. Feels as I'm close to reaching a breakthrough, but something's standing in my way. Only I could speak with him at a time like this. How about you tag along with us, then? You could keep us company in our travels for the night. I am not so sure. You planning on going out of town at this hour? There won't be much point with all the shops being closed. Not to mention we've been locked in for a long time. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before, our homeroom instructor? You mean someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash and Musee joined the group? Someone who filled that gap for 3 months before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this. But I have to know, I just have to for some reason. You know. Okay then, I'll come with you as part of my cooldown. Kurt Vander will grace you with his presence once again. Now think of that. How long have I been wearing these uniforms? Have I ever washed them? Kurt Vander does not know. What about the other instructors? I can't remember who's in charge of military finance or combat tactics, or even our principal's name. The only way to make up for losing something is to try and track it back down. If it really is worthwhile, there's no way we can't find it. The instructor's room should be on the 3rd floor. Let's investigate. Can we bath? Can we bathe it up? Kurt Vander would like to take a bath. I'd like to wash some sweat off, but I guess it can wait. Kurt Vander requires cleaning. I mean, that's how you know it's a fucking nightmare. Look at this little, just, loser boy. Staying late into the night again, Your Highness. That reminds me, you're invited to the tea ceremony club today, right? That's right, and afterwards you join the swimming club for some exercise. It's a pretty packed schedule. Don't you think you deserve some time just to yourself? Some time to myself, you say? But how things may seem, I felt a little much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All these club activities really help me unwind. I'm more concerned for all of you. It's not about time you started studying in earnest. I'm sure it would do you some good. Can you be in a jerk for even 2 seconds? You know, you need to be careful what you say. No, it's alright. After everything we've been through, I don't take it for an insult. And Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy on worrying about me, I assure you. In fact, I hope you're in peak condition for our morning training tomorrow. Of course. Kurt Vander will always gladly beat your ass. But how things may seem, I felt much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All these club activities really help me unwind. Hey. Oh. Who do I want to talk to less, Cedric or Musee? I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about Musee. I mean, I feel like she's objectively, like, a fucking awful person now, but, her character is slightly more interesting. That she's, like, now that she's, like, she's a villain, but... And you might be thinking, isn't it, like, aren't you jumping to conclusions calling her a villain? No, I'm not. She's not a, like, good person in the slightest. And also, I hate her whole, like, she knows everything, she's so smart. Look at her, she never makes mistakes, she knew everything, she predicted everything ahead of time. It's just kind of, like, not that interesting. I much prefer it when characters, like, they can have moments of brilliance, but they also, like, fuck up and get outmaneuvered. That's kind of my issue with Osborn here lately, is that it's just been, like, Osborn literally never loses anymore. Which is a little lame. That's honestly one of the things, you know, to speak dear of the departed, that's one of the things that made Oliver so great, is that he had those moments of brilliance where he was able to outmaneuver people, like say in Sky 2, the way he was able to stop the invasion of Lee Burrell, or even you could just say his whole business in stopping the coup in Sky 1, but he also lost a lot. Like, he loses the Civil War, he's not able to stop Osborn, he's not really able to stop the annexation of Crossbell. Like, he has those moments of brilliance, but at the same time, he's still human. He doesn't, like, he's not perfect. His plans aren't completely incalculable or, like, incounterable. Whereas for Osborn, and now they've presented Musee as the same, where, like, they knew everything ahead of time, everything went according to plan. Look at them, they're so smart. I just don't find them that interesting. And plus, I still just don't like Musee. Musee, Ada. Wait, since when have you two shared a room? You know, how many times have you been here to hang out now? I know we went over this in homeroom already, but you really do need to get used to us being here. He's right, I understand the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic. But things have changed, and you're going to have to accept that sooner or later. That is true. Well, it's not as though we dislike the main campus students. Anyway, it's getting late. You probably shouldn't be wandering around the dorms at this hour. Unless, of course, you'd like to take some maidenly discussion of my favorite genre. Anna's agreed to join the literature club, and I'm sure she can bring some daring new ideas to the table. I need to remind you there's currently a boy in here. And besides, I haven't yet approved this literature you want to bring forward. That's our Musee. Wonder how the rest of the literature club will react. I'm sure Tatiana will be thrilled at least. I imagine Ash is in for quite a shock, though. Student life and its extracurricular activities are just splendid, but I still don't know how to feel about Musee's special interest in literature. Ada's really stubborn, huh? Between myself and Tatiana, it's only a matter of time until she sees the light. I can't deny your persuasiveness. Who's in this room? Oh yeah, Ash and Fritz. I told you, I don't want it. I'm not interested. Ah, come on, don't be such a prude. It's good stuff. Ash, Fritz, dare I ask what's going on? It's nothing, really, I assure you. Eyebrows here want to take a look at my girly mag. Nice guy that I am, I said I'd loan it to him, but... I asked no such thing. This was all a misunderstanding from the very start. I saw it left out on top of your desk and wondered what it was, that's all. I'd appreciate it if you stopped trying to force it onto me. Boys, am I right? They're irredeemable. What kind of double standard bullshit is this? Oh, Musee wants to read horny, you know, books. Oh, wow, that's our Musee. Ash wants to look at a girly mag. Oh, wow, he's so disgusting. Like, you both need to go to horny jail, but we should treat them equally. Please don't lump us in all together like that. Now, for what it's worth, Musee doesn't have a photo or a poster on her wall that says sexy boy, so I do have to give her that. Yes, I learned how to play a while ago. It seemed a perfect fit. Wait, what? Oh, you've joined the chess club. I especially enjoy playing against you, Kurt, since we're on a similar level. If only I could do something about Sydney's tendency to lose patience and leave whenever he loses. I understand. It's nice to see y'all get along so well. Like, I mean, I'll give Musee that. She doesn't have that on her wall. I'm just glad you seem to be feeling okay, at least, Ash. Remarkably, I feel a slight sense of relief. What the hell's up with all you? Ash? Anyway, I'm about sure it's hard to handle. Gotta say though, I'm looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. Is this the part where you say it's finally getting interesting? You got Kurt. Photo showing 3 happy siblings sits on display. Gonna spit in your mouth, Cedric. Photo of Kurt as a child sits on display. That's kind of cool, the color version of what we saw earlier.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
All these nameplates are blank.
Room, I can't actually put a finger on it. At any rate, I have no reason to go in right now. You're not leading the party, Kurt. This room is... I actually can't put a finger on it.
My turn.
Altina's dorm room tour, it's back. Well, none of them have names. I guess we'll just go into the old... Oh, it still says Rain. Or wait, no, it actually... Oh, it's been kind of like crossed out a little bit. Before we continue, I need to pause, and we will be back after I eat some lunch. See you in a second. Alright, we're back. We've eaten, we have dined, and now it is time to see what instructor Bean has to say. Yes. Oh. This is a room. It's this room, without a doubt. I was like, what the hell? This sentence doesn't make any sense. I've only been here a few times, but I know. Kick in the door? In true Lloyd fashion?
Oh.
A scroll with Eastern writing.
Oh, that one's new. Yeah, I was like, I thought there was a new one there, but yeah.
Instructor Rean!
Oh no, but if you wake up, Cedric won't have any friends anymore. No, he has to mind control people to force them to be friends because he's such an annoying little piece of garbage. So I'm
Was all
guessing
that
they're an
a
all-star, right?
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
Based on that
Wait,
line about
you
the
had a dream about that too?
doors people being there.
Yes, I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together. Altina included.
I remember now.
Arabonia still hasn't invented double beds. We're sorry.
I was brought to that dark place. The Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she... No.
Allie. I remember now too. Valimar went berserk. No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Rean, we couldn't stop him.
Now, Rean, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Rean are the last thing I remember.
You don't remember the "you didn't even read them" line? I thought it was funny, Kurt. You didn't remember that? Okay.
But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake.
Man, it's about time. You had me worried.
Hmm? What happened to your hat?
Emma and Randy.
And Emma's hat.
I am here as well.
Wait, Roselia?
What'd you do to her hat?
But why? And where are we?
And where's her hat?
Confused, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't worry, you're safe here. This is my grandmother's atelier.
What?
It's where I grew up.
This is your family home?
Did they wake up?
Sounds like it.
Oh damn, the whole damn squad's here. See, you just appear out of the void there.
You're all here.
What a relief. I'm glad you're all okay.
Yo, how the hell you guys get out of there?
You really had us worried there.
I mean, I guess they maybe just let you leave because I don't know. I mean, really, I guess in theory, really, all the Grawl stuff was just for show, right? Because there was no realistic chance they were ever going to stop it.
It's nice to finally have a bit of a silver lining after everything that happened.
I'd ask if you're all okay, but...
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Good idea.
Soup is fine. Just get something in you.
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened.
By God, she's based.
And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way we're still in Heimdall, right?
That's kind of neat. That's actually,
My, for someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy. As the elder, I suppose I should explain.
I rewatched the ending sequences of CS2 and 1 recently. Just out of, like, after finishing CS3, just to see if I could pick up on anything. And one of the things I kind of noticed was I just remember seeing that you know, they have the postcards at the end of CS2 in the credits, and one of the ones is Emma back in her, you know, presumably her home, and it's, you know, the exact same scene that you see out there, so that's kind of cool consistency. As that same little, like, shrine structure.
We are
and the
currently
flowers.
deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan, the hidden village of Erin.
Okay, so we're not in Ulster. There was a line something about Thor's students there, right? Wait, does that mean you don't know where the others are? Randy Orlando, the greatest character in Trails history. If he's not going to get a subtitle, I'll give him one. Crimson Roselia, Lollybait. Emma, Hatless. I'm afraid not. No hats? It's my fault. If only I was more powerful, I could have brought them here as well. Oh, you teleported everyone away? That's actually pretty cool.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma! I'm on it.
Oh, she lost the hat! They actually explained it. The great mystery, it's already been solved.
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Wait, does that mean she teleported them there first, then teleported them again?
Emma?
Okay, she teleported to them.
Stay
Alright.
close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him!
You can see him in like 3 chapters, probably.
Celine, no!
What the?
No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Musee?
Yeah,
What the heck is that? Grianos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Musee!
You can't be...
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Okay, see ya.
Musee, come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here!
I mean, the only thing really interesting there is they'd leave Ash to Milan. There is still, like, I'm not entirely sure who the last knight's supposed to be. I mean, I know its name now. It's the Auric Knight, because I read the Black Records again. I think at one point, or I know it picked up on that when I was recording the bonus videos. I don't think I actually mentioned it, but that the Auric Knight's the only one that hasn't been named though so far, so that would be the 7th one. Now, Rufus's line did imply that he knew who the 7th knight was, which would mean that it had already been awakened. But, like, just in terms of thinking of, like, who could be the last Awakener, there is a part of me that's like, it could be Ash. I've kind of thought that around the same time. It doesn't fully make sense, right? Just because Rufus's line seems to imply that they already know who the last Awakener is. But it could also just be in that, like, the knight may have already been awakened, which we know Ash hasn't done that, I don't think. Or if he does, he's kept it secret really well. What was I gonna say? Okay, so I could see it actually being Ash, and that's what they're trying to do something with him. That he's... Because another thing that's also a little, like, kind of mentioning going back and rewatching the ending of CS1 or that whole, like, schoolhouse section. Is so... The implication is that basically anybody who completes the trial can be an Awakener. That's kind of like what it seems like they've implied in CS2 and 3, but that's really clearly not true, right? Because Rean was selected ahead of time by Valimar, based on the fact that, you know, he hears those voices from Valimar throughout the various points in CS1, and he's identified as a potential Awakener. They never really explained why it was only Rean who hears the voices and whatnot, because it felt like the implication was that anyone who's led to the openings and is informed of them and is able to complete the trial and has, like, you know, the strength to do so can claim an Awakener or claim a Divine Knight. But there has to clearly be some sort of, like, level of pre-chosen compatibility, so it could just be that they know Ash is supposed to be an Awakener, because they also must have known that Rean was an Awakener as well ahead of time, which is why Emma's there in the first place. So much happened while we were unconscious. What is Musee thinking? I always thought there was something odd about that girl. I never expected her and V to be working together, though. It was quite the shock. She's even been teaching her magic. For a user, she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. Hey, I guess we'll do that. It's about as far as our memories go. By the way, how did you all end up here, Instructor Randolph? It ended up working out that way. No, we'll not clarify further.
Grandmother! There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay?
Huh? It's kind of weird, the constellation's just chilling there.
Randy! We don't have enough time.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care!
Tio's fine. If Tio ever, like, starts being serious, she can end all of them easily. She's too strong. She can't be stopped. I'm worried about Tio and Instructor Toa, Luis and Jessica, too. There's also Lenora, Tita, and the others. Sydney's unaccounted for as well. I can't believe we lost him for 2 whole weeks. Well, we lost 2 whole weeks. Couldn't be helped just how much the battle in the Grawl exhausted you. Using Panzer Soldads linked to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. You may need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple days before you did. The battle really took a lot out from us. Emma? What happened to your black cat? Celine. Celine is psychically linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would have known right away. So far, things have been quiet. Yeah, they're using her to torture Rean. Like, that's his real prison, is that he has to stay in a cell with Celine as his only company. Hopefully he's just gone to sleep for the last 2 weeks, like last time. Yeah, but I've been unable to sense her for a while now, though. Even during the Civil War, her presence felt very faint to me. Sounds like the two of you have a relationship similar to Clam Soleus and myself. Allie, I'm sorry. Can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. Yeah, getting used to a sacrifice for the curse. What crappy luck. Gotta be tough on all of you, and Rain's got the rough end of the stick too. Non-wearing glasses Rein isn't real. Non-wearing glasses Rein can't hurt you. Guys, Yuna, Kurt, Altini, or Uni, Kurt? What, Kurt doesn't get a nickname? Come on, Randy. Your instructor is being kept captive by the Gnomes and Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight, who has been consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It's likely that Celine is there as well. I see. Kind of put your concerns out of your mind for the time being. You need to stay in the village to recuperate a little longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. If you'd like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. And then we go kick in the door. Waving the Con 4. Yo, you get NPCs in this village? Oh, okay, there's one person. Oh wait, there's Elliot. Almost said Oliver. Oh no. Everywhere I see him, everywhere I go, I still see his face. My legacy of always wanting to call Elliot Oliver is coming back and haunting me. Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is. Think all this is hidden deep within Izmir. Izmir. Wait, was Machias there and I just didn't notice him? I feel like I didn't see Machias. And he's not hanging with his boy, Eustace. Did Machias die off screen and nobody thought to even, like, mention it? That seems like something that happened. Like, oh yeah, what happened to that green-haired guy? Ah, nobody knows. Actually, Emma forgot to teleport him out. He's still stuck in the Grawl. Guys, this isn't funny. Can I come out now? I might speak with the members of Old Class 7 again while we're at it. They're taking on this harder than we are, I'm sure. Indeed. Yeah, we owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. I guess it's just that Eustace doesn't want to be around anybody right now. Found the notebook. You can open the notebook by pressing the button. Dang, check your overall rating, navigation log, character tab lets you read stuff, notebook records information. Quick travel menus available. Open the quick travel menu with the button and you'll get the paying a set of bonus items. I don't want them. Fucking, I'll chunk that shit right now. You think I don't give a shit? Fucking tossed. I kind of hope there'd be a second confirmation there. I actually kind of regret it. I stand by my decision.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait, and these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Oh. Well, I mean, let's get the big heavy hit out of the way. What's up, buddy? That's Milliam's hat. Indeed, it made its way over to me somehow through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. See, maybe so. Orion, Altina rather. I was thinking I'd like to give this to you once you've woken up. Please take it. You were the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well then. I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things so long as it was in my possession. Still in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. The curse spreading throughout the Empire, it's more imperative that we figured out how the board will play out from here on. The board? Wait, is this something to do with what Musee's been up to? Ah, that's right. Dr. Rand, you did say you might be able to inform us. And I would. I've already briefed him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell you all as well now that you've woken. Now listen closely and try and follow along. So Musee's actual identity is Mildeline the Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew of this all along? Wait, so all this is for real? You seriously telling me that Musee foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall? And headhunted the top members of the Provincial Army just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Voiceland Army, she calls it. I only know but what I've been told, and it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General Le Guin, and Vita have been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in Sika with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. Possibly they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. Ow. How did they steal the Pantagruel? And like, okay, they have some troops. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. Remember, right, Erebonia's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? That's fucking bonkers. And with the National Mobilization Law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Like, there's like 5 cities in Erebonia. I guess there's technically 8 if you count, you know, I mean, really there's like 6, and 8 if you count Crossbell and Haliask. Telling me that, like, Heimdall's population is 800,000. It's the biggest city in, like, the Empire and, like, the entire continent, and the army itself is bigger than that. Like, Erebonia doesn't have that many damn people. Lady Mildine's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile acts of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. The Voiceland Army is on its own from here on out. Bro, I don't give a shit. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marcus Hyams and myself bewildered. I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we couldn't even hope to imagine. We ourselves are blind to Musee's true intentions until only recently. Such it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Voiceland Army might take next. Such is my duty as a lord of the 4 great houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we found and the Crossbell's Governor General. Useless. This is a little too much for you right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Musee had on her shoulders this whole time. I just don't care. Like, I'm checked out on Musee completely. If only we'd known. It's a very complex situation to be sure, but it's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. The blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 8's... Class 7. I don't know why I read it as 8. Oh, because I was like, why did he say Class 8? But I just read it wrong. Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. I helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard though, right? Yeah, Instructor Rean isn't the only loss he had to deal with. Indeed. I just like, I'm not... That's kind of sad. Oh, she appears to be a young girl. She's actually over 800 years old. What do you mean formally part of the SSS? I mean, my dude's still part of the SSS. You know, you're in that shit for life, alright? Up-and-coming musician. That man's already famous as hell. Emma, hatless Emma? I don't know if I like hatless Emma. I kind of gotten attached to the hat. Yo, who the hell are you? Oh, it's you guys! You're those students from Emma's school, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks. Sorry I didn't notice we had the whole village keyed up over us. Don't worry about it. Emma and Rose told us everything. But the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? We're really in for it now. You instructor more than anyone. There's just still something more we could do to help. Honestly, we've already done more than we ever could have asked. Please don't think anything else otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. You really think so? Oh, but look at me. No, you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place over there called the Luxonea Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. Alright. You're gonna make me say it. You're gonna make me say it. Why does the secret village have an inn? How many fucking travelers you getting around here? How many people popping in through the forest? Oh man, this place sure is nice and quaint. Hope there's somewhere hope there's a Motel 8 around here I can stay at. You got it. Thanks, Nina. We're sure to keep you in mind. No, seriously, explain. Why is there an inn? The adults of the village have all been so somber lately. The rest of us were thinking of pitching in however we can. Speaking of, I wonder where the heck Albrio's hiding out today. So it's a little brother. I wish he'd stop causing trouble for everyone all the time. I'm not moving until you tell me why the fuck there's an inn in the secret village populated by about 8 people, maybe? We'll sit here all damn day. Alright, fine, I give in. I'm not gonna keep the joke going for that long. There was a part of me that's like, I'm just gonna end the video. We're kind of close-ish. Like I could have gotten away with it, just cutting to black there, but I'm not quite gonna do it. I don't want to end just yet.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
Hey there, guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig, the real great one. Gaius, I guess I should finally start trying. Warzel. I see that deathly polish finally left your faces, at least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel towards the old Class 7. Ah, come on, you guys helped out just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers are enough to make a difference either way. Gaius, don't feel bad. You only have one enemy superpower. Everyone, all the big threats have at least like 3 or 4 at this point. Pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready. Simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Crossfitter, as I recall. Can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. In any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourself too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Still lack so much experience, that's the truth of things. But walling and self-pity leads absolutely nowhere. I need to get a grip and move forward. Yo, guys, have you met Wazzy? Can you fill me in on my boy? Come on. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't watch the character. Because, I mean, I have no clue if Wazzy's in this game in any form or fashion. I know they name-dropped him in the last game. And, I mean, it makes sense he would show up. But I'm not sure. I could easily see him not showing up. But, like... It's kind of preserved a level of excitement in that regard. I don't know. I mean, I hope Wazzy comes back. Wazzy's one of my favorite of the... SSS. It's probably like Randy. I don't know. But I rate Tio higher than Wazzy. That's a hard decision. But it'd probably be like a loose ranking would be Randy at the top, towering above everyone else. Then let's say joint second place for now, Wazzy, Tio. I get if we count Riksha, I guess you could add her. Then Noelle, then Ellie, I guess. Would be my rough rankings. I didn't forget anybody, did I? I don't think so. The wall in self-pity leads absolutely nowhere. I need to grow the group and move forward. You just woke up. There's no need to be overdoing things. Yeah. Teleportation stone. Don't mind if I do.
It's a dead end.
What do you think this monument is?
I'm not sure. It resembles an animist totem, though.
Hey there, what you doing all the way over here? Ah! You scared me, what's the big idea? Can't you tell I'm trying to hide? We were standing next to you for like 25 seconds. I'm not very observant. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. What is this, hide and seek? For crying out loud, everyone knows you're not supposed to... Wait, are you those guys from the outside world? That is correct. Us in the old Class 7 owe the people of this village for looking after us. Wow, so it's like really as big as they say? Nothing but breathtaking sights and wide open space as far as the eye can see? Oh man, it must be so awesome. Actually, I'd say this village is breathtaking enough as it is. Huh? What village are you talking about? Everything here's the same old shimmery blah. I mean, they won't even let me go out to the woods. Can you believe that? I'm so dumb being crammed into this stupid box of tricks. Not for long. I'm gonna see the outside world someday for sure. And once I do, you guys are gonna teach me everything about it, right? How do we cross that bridge when we get there? This kid's a bit of an odd duck, but his energy is refreshing in a weird way. The grown-up two just make up whatever rules they want. It's not fair. That wasn't bad enough. My sister Nina keeps forcing me to help with her magic training too. Then used to come play with me, but even now she's gone. It's so boring here. So, we're never really established. They're always referred to as witches. Do wizards not exist? Can only women use magic? Because, I mean, I wouldn't think so. But, do you not get to be a cool magic dude? Never gonna have any real fun stuck inside this village. Just you wait and see. Once I figure out a way to break this bear, whoosh, I'm out of here. What are you gonna do for money? What's a job? My dad's been running the inn for 55 years and he's never had to do a single day of work. It's kind of weird. I don't know how they operate an inn out here. The mysterious stone monument doesn't react when touched. Maybe it's not touching it right. The legendary wood fence of Thor's repute. It's there to block any and all ongoers. The wooden door is locked. Didn't Roselia say this led to a clearing outside the village? That's right, one that isn't usually in use as I recall. I don't detect anyone there though. It doesn't sound like the kind of place that warrants a visit either way. Yeah, that's what you think. That's where the super boss is hanging out probably. The real ultimate evil.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
No. A hot spring, perhaps?
No.
Although I can't smell any sulfur.
Fine. Fine. You win, game. I'll acquiesce. Needs to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of a village of witches. It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Yeah, okay, Kurt Vander doesn't believe in that shit. He still wants to take a bath. He's been trying to take a bath for 2 weeks now. Women's changing room. It's the men's changing room. The open air bath's up ahead. Right now probably isn't the best time to be taking a dip. Yeah, okay, that's what
Let's
you think.
go.
You say anything if you're Kurt? Nope. Okay.
My turn.
Here I go!
Very well.
I shall go.
It's my turn!
My turn.
My turn.
Here I go!
Let's go.
Now.
Here I go!
Let's go.
My turn.
Here I go!
My turn.
My turn.
Here I go!
You know, why wouldn't you say my turn? I was trying to get 3 my turns in a row, but it wouldn't happen, man. The game wouldn't let it happen.
My turn.
Now.
All right!
Come
Very
on.
well.
Now.
All right!
Very well.
My turn.
All right!
My turn.
I shall go.
All right!
Very well.
My turn.
All right!
My
Damn
turn.
it, Yuna!
My turn.
Here I go!
Alright, you know what? Fine, you're banned. You're telling me everyone else in this damn game will say my turn, but you won't? Oh, having a look around the village, are we? Are you guys sure you had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. Good hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather thing the Musee used at the Grawl. You mentioned something about a deceased familiar? Ah yes, that would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar, like Celine is for me. But he was slain by Rufus' hand at the end of the Civil War. We didn't really do a good job of actually illustrating that he died, because even Vita doesn't even pretend to react. Like, she doesn't even, like, emote in the slightest when Grianos gets fucking killed. I didn't even really, like, interpret that as... Honestly, I don't even think I really noticed that he died. It's so, like... the presentation of it, the way the shot is and everything, is really weird. And then, like, Vita doesn't say anything. Celine goes like, Grianos! No! She didn't say no, she just says Grianos. Vita doesn't react in the slightest. I just assumed that, like, you couldn't kill a familiar because they're made of, like, spirit energy or some nonsense. And that they just, you know, come back. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Celine, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Vita bonded with him closely nonetheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us, yet Vita didn't give a shit when he died. Which is... It's absolutely vital that we don't lose Celine as well. Hell yeah. I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, it seems a good point as any to bring this jewelry exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseams, but I advise you to grant your weary bones a bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most of it. The village has a hot spring and a couple of shops that might pique your interest. Not to mention the inn, their food is the absolute best. Okay, they sell food? How? Where do you get money? If you can't relax, you could try taking a stroll around. What are the economics of this place? They don't make any damn sense. You'll need to rest first. Any talks we'll have can come after that. Now, maybe they'll give us food for free, but if they charge me for food, I'm going this. We're gonna, you know, shelf this rant for now, but we're gonna revisit it. All right. If they make me pay for a damn recipe or some shit, what the fuck you need money for? What you gonna buy? Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of goddamn nothing here. You don't need money. We're gonna shelve it for now. Next time, we will continue exploring the town, Aaron, or I guess this might be like our new home base for the game, I would assume. Since I doubt we'll be bebopping back over to Thor's. Ayo, new Ymir just dropped. It's even got hot springs. Yeah, we'll finish talking to the rest of Old Class 7 and exploring the town, and next time, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.